Hello, welcome. Thanks for joining me for episode 3 on how to make a profitable, your farm profitable. Right, now on this episode, the first thing we're going to do is make some money because we haven't really made any money. And if you see the balance, my balance in the moment at the top right hand corner is £36,000. And that's because I've leased these vehicles and they're full up of fuel, which I paid for. The cost of the fuel is crazy, £356,000. But you don't need money in the bank. You can go into debt when you fill up at the petrol station. Now these trailers I'm using are a modded one. I'll put up the mod now. It's this one. Now if you use these ones, the standard one is 30,000, but this is 60,000, so this is why we want to use this. Now I've got a contract to come and bring fuel here every 24 hours, so it's nearly 1 o'clock, so we're going to try and bring it every day and make some money. Right, so one of the first, I think when you set this up, you need to have them all next to each other like this, so then you can jump in one, unload, jump in the next, unload, and unload all at the same time, because if one stops unloading, if any of them stop, then the price will drop down dramatically, so you have to be nice and quick. So hopefully this will work out to plan. Right, so that's unloading that one. It's the first one going. Second one, and the third one, and hopefully they're just all going to empty and give us a nice profit. Oh, look at that money rolling in. So it is harvest income of £712,000. So now I did pay out, it was about 392,000 for all in all. And I shouldn't have got these Oshkosh, because all I needed to do was get a dolly, and I could have brought up my own tractors and use them, and that would have saved another £30,000. So if you're going to do it, don't make the mistake I did, because I actually brought all these up here, then I saved it, and then I thought, oh, why didn't I use a dolly, because it would have saved me. These Oshkosh are £10,120 each to lease, and then the trailers are £1,760 a piece. So comes in, the leasing cost was 35 grand. But if I'd used a dolly, it probably would have been, I would have saved 20,000 at least. So right, anyway, we're gonna get rid of those. Because they're leased, so I can just drop them back. I'll tell you what, let's get rid of, no, I won't get rid of them now, because I want to use this truck, and it might put me in up here having to walk miles away. Now we're going down the next job of today. After making a nice bit of money in the bank, I want that balance to go up to £1 million though, where it started, because I started off with the gold, which was just over £1 million. Whoa, let's get down here. So I want to build that bank balance up. I have actually been doing some ploughing on making, because every field you got, you want to make it bigger. You need to make it bigger, especially, the bigger it is, the more crop, the more you can make. So if you're going to do it, bigger is better. Now I'm coming down here because I want to show you, not how to crash into there, but I have a tractor down here which I would like to use. So we'll park that there, and we'll jump in here. I own this field behind, so that field is ploughed, ready to go. Now one of the little tips I do is actually fertilise before, as soon as you ploughed anything or cultivated, you can fertilise. And that way, when you do, which one is the fertiliser? It's that one. That way, you're getting your first fertiliser state in the ground and the start. So when you seed, you can actually put. Is that right? Yeah, that's when you seed. A lot of the seeders fertilise as well. So it means that when you're seeding, that you're on the second fertiliser state already. So to put that into practice, I'll show you what I mean. So we go into menu. Let's go over here. We're on field number 34, which currently is ploughed. So soil composition, there is none. So at the moment, what we're going to do is come over and start the worker off. And there he is. The worker's quite happily putting fertiliser down. Now this is something you want to do to all your fields when you start, because that way, especially with seasons, you're not going to miss a cycle. Okay, the worker didn't like that. I'll have to do one down that edge. He gets a bit close. Try again. Yeah, there it goes. See, it is changing colour. It is getting darker. And we'll stop him here. Send him back up. That should be about right. Now I did want to use only slurry for this farm, but while we're starting out, it is the easiest way. Just get this fertiliser in the field. You got the machinery here. What's the point of bringing something else in? And what's the point? Just use it. We will eventually be on. I don't want to use hardly any fertiliser because it is expensive. Rather see if we can go with the slurry and the digestate really. When you sell the manure down to biogas, then you're going to get digestate out of it as a byproduct, and it's free, and that's what you can put on all the fields. So eventually that's what we will be getting down towards. Right, so let's carry on with him. As I said, I have been doing extra ploughing. I made this field a little bit bigger. I bought field number 18, which off Mary Evans, which was 0.78 hectare, and it was 6,352, and that's the field down at Plumpton Farm. There it is, number 18. That's the one with the trees in. So because I thought, well, we'll buy that field, and then we got the trees out of it. But then I was looking at the trees, and I don't think they're fully grown yet. So I might have a plan for that. I might start putting some poplars down the middle of the groups of trees. We're going to have a look at that shortly and see if that can be done, because I do think those trees need a little bit more growing, because they're not that. They do look high, but well, you just don't know, do you? But I think they do. There's a little bit more growing. So the plan was to get the fertilising done and actually fertilise that field as well, because at the moment we own what is it, 11, 26. Now 26 is, that needs fertilising. They all need fertilising basically. They all need doing before we can put some crops in, because at the moment the soil temperature is 39 degrees. Now when we go on the seasons menu, we're at the start here, and everything is 41 degrees. So we need that to get a little bit, well, unless it's grass, we can do grass, but well, there's no point. So we're just waiting for a warmer day, and then on a warmer day we should be able to start putting some crops in. So well we've making a bit of profit today. Right, that's all done. Brilliant. Oh, we made a bit of profit today. We need to make a lot more and build that balance, because I do want to be buying some more fields, because the aim of this series, I want to do at least one field of everything. That way we can run through what's what with it. Okay, so we're going to pop this back over here. Now that we've got a small little cedar there, which will be ideal for that field there. I haven't decided what we're going to put in there yet, but it will be whatever the cedar does. Right, let's turn back round, getting the Oshkosh. So at the moment, I do need I haven't got any other fertiliser spreader, so I think we're going to go and buy one, reset that back to the farm, and then we're going to get some fertilising done. Okay, back in a minute. Right, that's that job done. I was surprised the Hurdyman did so well. I don't normally use this tractor at all, so I'm going to use most of the vehicles in this farm instead of just sell them and upgrade to larger ones. Right, so now we've done the fertilising, so if we go onto the map, soil composition, it's all blue. Apart from field 26, I think there's a bit of a glitch with 26, because although it's showing it has been ploughed, and it has, and I have fertilised it, but it says no fertiliser on there, so that might sort itself out. Now I think the next thing to do is I want to buy number fields 29 and 30, So I've just bought a couple of ploughs and the mod for picking up 2, so we can actually use 8-metre ploughs. So I just need to pop down to Plumpton Farm and pick them up. Oh, there we go. And then we can go up by these 2 fields, because it's going to rain. The temperature tomorrow is going to be warmer, so we might be able to do some planting tomorrow, but I just want to get 3 or 4 fields ready, so as soon as the temperature changes we can just get those crops in there. It is seasons, the earlier you get it in the better. So what have we got here? Alright, I just hope, I'll tell you what, I'll link that one up first, hopefully. I hope this is going to pick it up. Yes. Right, now this is a nice little mod. I do like this, because the big ploughs, when you put the workers on them, they do struggle. They leave bits here and there. Now if you use this is be an 8-metre plough. Nope. There they are. Now if we fold, oh no, that's wrong. No. Yes. Actually drop that one there. Oh no, it won't carry on folding. It is very slow. Right, drop that one there. Then we need to drop this somewhere. I suppose we're better off out here. Drop that there. Get that on there. Right, hopefully this will stay on the back of this trailer. And it doesn't even want to go on there. Oh, you're making a pig's ear of that. Let's try again. Get it in a bit straighter. And hopefully it'll go up the ramp. Oh no. Right, that was a bad idea. I'm just going to run this back and bring it back. Because it's not going on there. It's not playing ball. I think it's that bit of metal on the back. It's going a bit misty. Rain is forecast. Right, now we can unfold that one. I think we'll bring it out to here. Whoa. One there. Get this one over next. Oh, I can't believe it's gone over the top of that. That's just ridiculous. Any other time it'd just push it out the way. Drop that there. Try and do it back. Yep, there we go, come on. Right. Both picked up. And the rain is coming down. Right, I'm going to have to drive back down to go and pick up the other one. And pick up my trailer. I'll tell you what, I could mind, why don't we drop that there a minute, and we may as well I'll go down back to Plumpton. There we go. Let's get that back and get on with some ploughing. This weather is bad, look at it. It's so dark. Even the street lights are on. What was it, 5 to 2? And you need to take the Massey . Christ, that is a narrow. But it's on there. Turn that off. Get that on there. My field, so we can drive across there. Nothing ain't planted yet. And the fields we want are up here. Number 29, which can be extended. And I think it's 30. So we've got 700 to 1,000. I know I did at least these ploughs and the what's it called, a gigant. Let's have a look on the, and actually it's in cultivators because it is designed, well, meant for cultivators, but you can put two ploughs onto it. So you buy that one, which is only 5,000 at least, so not too bad. And then you also, I got the two ploughs. There are a couple of different ploughs here. I did see another one, a 4 metre, but they're the ones I'm using that one there, the Dolomite 9400, and I've leased that one. So let's get these. Oh, wrong one. We want that one, maybe? No. That one. No. Oh no. Didn't want that to happen, really. What's going on? Right, so these fields, number 30 is, oh, it's not bad, 105. Okay, we will have that one. And we will also, 96,000, we'll have that one. So we've got 2 more fields owned. Now, all the new fields, we were going to plough everything, so we know what state they are at. Now, I don't know what's going to happen here to get these back on. Right, finally, so there we have it. We want to get these fields. I'm going to get the worker on these, get these ready. And with his 8 metre, we shouldn't have any problems whatsoever. Worker working. Yes, there he goes. Brilliant. What is that worker doing? Well, I don't know what that worker was doing, but obviously there's something he doesn't like there. So keep an eye on that. Go back to the farm, grab the... Whoa, nearly spun out. Nearly. Grab the fast track. Right, finally we can get 2 tractors going on this, get it done. And then this will be another field waiting for the temperature to change, as it's at 39 degrees. Go on the seasons menu and you can see all of the potatoes, sugar beet, poplars, 41, wheat, barley, canola, 41 degrees minimum. Where it shows it blue, it means it's too cold. So where it's obviously the grass at the bottom and sugarcane is too cold, grass is fine. While we're here, oh actually let's try and get this guy going. And we know, let's get right at the edge. Come on, get in there. Because is the other worker working? Yes, he is working. For some reason he got down here, he wanted to turn around. Why are you doing that? So he seems to have a slight problem. Or is that because he didn't like that? Why won't it go down? What is going on? They were up. Now they're down. Now the whole lot will go up, down. See what the worker does. Alright, I think he's going to be okay. Okay, well I'm going to let the workers get on with these 2 fields. So today we made some money by selling the fuel. And we've got all the fields are fertilised. So the first day all ploughed. These will be ploughed when I next see you. I think on the next... What is going on? There's something on this hill that they don't like. I think the next episode we're going to be... we've got to sell some wood. I think it's going to have to be the wood. Because we need to generate some more money. I want to buy the top 2 fields as well, number 1 and 2. And they're about 400,000. So we need to be generating some wood to pay for that. And field number 27, 28 around the farm. I think we're going to concentrate on those. Because then number 1, 2, 29 and 30. 4 different fields, 4 different crops. Three of the crops we're waiting for the seasons. Which is the barley, canola. Potato, sugar beet. We can even do poplars. But we shall see. Okay, well I'm going to try and get these workers working. Because for some reason they don't like that bit of the field there. So I will do this manually, I think, because you drove to there and then stopped, which was strange. Strange. We shall see. Anyway, we've covered a few things today. A little bit boring just doing ploughing, but we'll do a little bit of a time lapse, I think, on this ploughing. So, till next time, I'll speak to you later. Thanks for watching.